Whenever we make decisions, we create expectations, because why would we decide without having a certain idea in mind how the outcome will be? It has been a very long while since my last vlog, and there's a reason for that. Some things have turned out exactly as I wished them to be, others were shockingly different. There's a teaching in every event. There's growth, there's joy, there's pain.
It's okay.
And with every decision I made, I learned.
Das ist so krass intensiv.
Ist zu groß.
This last month was full of experiences, and in this first new vlog on my new channel, I will take you with me on a roller coaster of emotions. Let's start with what was going on in September. My everyday life, filled with some good handicraft, nature walk and organizational stuff, was interrupted by a very welcome, extraordinary break. Together with Katarina, my boss and dearest friend from the Husky farm, and another dear friend, we drove to the Storulvån mountains to recharge in nature and experience sisterhood. We stayed in an incredibly beautiful cabin that was filled with love and coziness, and we spent every single day as much in nature as we could. And oh, my dearest friends, how breathtaking this was. This mixture of deep connection with nature, myself, and these wonderful women was like escaping into an alternate reality for 3 days. Every step felt meaningful, every breath felt refreshing, and we even used the time to talk about the retreats we want to offer from next year on. I am very excited for sharing more about this with you in the future. And our ideas were crowned with the best night sky show you can imagine. Thank you, Mother Nature, for granting us such a deep rest, such connection, such inspiration. As many of you know, we've been renovating the kitchen since we moved in. In September, it was time for the last push, and some hard work to get the kitchen done before our holiday in October. The goal I had was to create a forest-like feeling with these deep green cabinets, the handles made from real driftwood from the beach, and some real wood furniture that adds some warmth on top. If I have reached that goal or not, well, I will show you the final result when the kitchen is fully done. But now, as I'm editing, there's still a little more work to do. So be patient, my loves. Your patience will be rewarded in late October.
I'm tired of this single cab with a long bed, just a single man going nowhere, grown weary of all the sunsets, all the yellows and orange and red, the long drives on an open road, and the Sunday afternoons. I'm tired of living this beautiful life without you. Without you. I wish you were there for that desert ride, and watch how the stars lit up the night. I've seen things you've seen in a dream. Oh, but they turn to nightmares when you're not with me. I'm tired of this single cab with a long bed, just a single man going nowhere, grown weary of all the sunsets, all the yellow and orange and red. The long
Kitchen is finally almost completely done. It's only a few cabinets that still need to be painted and put in again, but this was like the biggest project actually. And now this is finished, and now I'm going to show you how I built this and why I built it that way. Our wonderful neighbors back in Germany understood the assignment of what the biggest problem in Sweden is that there, for German standards, is not very much good bread. So they gifted us a bread baking machine. Thank you so much to Georg and Janet once again. And now 4 months later, 4 months after this baby arrived, I can finally move it into its place, and then we can use it for the first time, finally! And despite so many meaningful, empowering things were happening, there was also something accompanying me through October that was a lot of things, but absolutely not inspiring or wonderful. As you might know, my husband and I are just renting a flat in a bigger house complex in the countryside of Jämtland. The owners of this land were challenged with some heavy autumn storms last year. More than 8 trees were falling down during that time, one of them on the roof of the guest house. So for this year, they wanted to be sure nobody gets hurt and the houses won't get damaged, and have called a company to cut down some trees. To be honest, I didn't expect so many trees to be taken down. I've given the land what I could: healing, love, compassion. Still, my heart was bleeding. So good morning. I haven't slept through since 3 or 4 nights. Basically since the woodworking close to the house started. And I feel drained, I feel low. And my energy is also always affected by the moon, and it's new moon, so I usually feel down. But still, what taking so many trees down energetic wise does to me, it's quite an experience. Yeah.
but today will be a good day because I am going to Östersund to pick up my friend who knows me since 17 years, Lisa, and she will spend some days here with her boyfriend. And that's something that will really help me to, feel good right now. So, so ready to go.
Okay, so it is shortly after the walk where I had you with me for a moment, and after recording that I just felt like I want to explain the situation that we have here before I pick up Lisa and show you how our time together was, because I really don't want to end this video with like the tone of many trees dying, and I actually would love to end it with something positive. So I will have that talk with you now, because I think first of all I need to share some thoughts, and second of all I think it's kind of important to share because our surroundings will change, and I can't hide it. I can't pretend like nothing happened. So I try to explain the situation as briefly and openly and honest as I can, and I will focus on my perspective and on my feelings, of course, because I don't own that property. As many of you might know, we are renting this flat at the moment, this part of the house, which is owned by Toby and Christina, our landlords, who welcomed us in May to live here, and we work for them instead of paying them money for rent. So this is a very, very, very good deal that we have together. And so this land is not owned by us, and we are here to help, and they give us a good start, help in this new country, so that we didn't have to buy a house immediately. But so the situation is that there were trees, or they still are there, that are too close to the house, and I 100% understand the decision to say they want to remove the trees that are too close to the buildings. And I don't know the exact size of the property. I don't know the exact discussions they had with the woodworkers and anything. So I don't know which areas they decided to clear cut and which areas they decided to leave some trees standing there. I just know about some areas where they said we definitely want to keep those trees, and I also know that they wanted to keep, I think, in every area about 15 to 25% of the trees, so they can grow bigger and they can maybe use them later for making firewood and stuff. And all the other trees that are taken down right now are payment for the machines, so they are sold to other big companies. And so it's they try to get some money from taking down the trees instead of just having to pay everyone to take down the trees, because these heavy machines, they cost some money. And while I'm talking about it, I really feel again that I have so much pain in my belly and my heart hurts since 2 days now, and I am feeling literally sick. I can't sleep. I am super stressed out the whole time. I try to refocus my mind. I try to create some stuff, or I try to clean my flat, or just to do something that I'm not to focus on this whole tree situation. But it's really hard to ignore, especially as they also work sometimes late in the night or super early in the morning. Then you hear the machines and you hear the cracking of the trees all the time, and it's
really hard for me to see how they just take down a tree and like pull it through the machine, like all the tree as it was is just teared apart. And I really swore that I wouldn't cry. I'm so sorry, but I can't. And the most heartbreaking part for me is actually that I tried to feel the energy of the land, and I went to like my mother tree, which, thank you, Toby, from the bottom of my heart that you kept that tree. He marked it, so it kept standing there, and I didn't even have to ask for it. He did it by himself, that this tree is it is still there. And I went to that tree and I tried to feel its energy, and all I sent was, I am sorry, I am really sorry for all that is happening to your brothers and sisters at the moment, and I am sending you all my love. I am sending so much love to the land for the last few days, like as much as I can, while feeling like shit. And all I received back was, it's okay, we are bigger than that. And it really just broke my heart, because I expected negativity, like fear or anger, or like, you know, something we think with our human minds the land would feel like as it is getting destroyed, because many areas, they just look destroyed. And all I received back as an answer was, it's okay, we are bigger than that, and there's nothing but love, and we will recover, and sooner or later you won't be here anymore, and we will be fine. And that really, of course, it helped me to cope with the situation, but it also really broke my heart to like feel that unconditional love. No matter what you do to Mother Nature, she will always recover. She will always keep on loving us and sending us love and protection and space to live in. That is just incredible to me. That is really incredible to me. And I want to share something else that is really important to me, and that could maybe save you a lot of suffering in your life. Because yesterday I had a phone call with Egla, who was like, thank you, Egla, for being there for me. And I told her that my biggest fear for the past 6 years, since we started planning to move to Sweden, and I looked into like Sweden, how is life in Sweden, and I also discovered pretty soon that their treatment of forests is horrible. That's no secret. They make clear cuts every now and then, and they really destroy a lot of nature, because with these heavy machines, everything they just like where they drive over, they are so heavy, and they are pushing the earth together, so that also everything that was alive underneath is dead. So it's really a very destructive way of like harvesting trees. And so my biggest fear since 6 years was that I move to Sweden, that I buy a house where the forest around doesn't belong to me, because of course that can happen, that you buy a house and of course you have the property, but you don't buy automatically hectares of land around it. And so I always was afraid that I buy that house and I'm super happy there and everything is perfect, and then the forest agencies come and take down the forest around my house. And I told that to Egla, and she said to me, you know that you manifested that, right? And that was when it really hit me, like, what? Yes, I manifested that shit. Don't manifest shit. Like, really, that is my message for you right now. Don't manifest shit. focus on the good. Send your manifestation to the good parts. Stop worrying about shit, because that shit can manifest too. It is happening right now. Like, who would have thought that this was possible? And one last thing that I have to share is that I feel like a hypocrite, that I really don't know what to feel at all anymore. Because, of course, I love to work with wood. I just showed you in that very vlog, like probably a few minutes ago, how I built a wooden cabinet. That wood came from somewhere. I showed you how I love to do wood burning, how I just love to work with wood, and that has to come from somewhere. That was a tree for some time, and now they are taking down trees to like make something out of it, which of course has to be done. And I just really don't know how to feel anymore, because on one hand, I am so sad when a tree is taken down and like how it is treated. And on the other hand, of course, I couldn't have built this cabinet if one board would have cost me 100 euros, because it was taken down by hand and with horses and took hours and hours of work, because there would be, of course, the healthy alternative to that heavy machines to like really work like in the old days, use a chainsaw, whatever, but go in there with horses and with like non-destructive machines. But that would like cost so much, because it just takes so much more time, and all of us want our time to be paid. So I really don't know what to feel and what to think about this anymore. All I know is that I feel drained, I feel tired, I feel extremely sad, I can't sleep, I can't eat, I feel if Lisa wouldn't come, I would go somewhere else for the time that they are here. And we are still not sure if maybe Lisa, her boyfriend, and I will go somewhere else while they are here. But on the other hand, we will be gone the whole day anyway while they are here, because of course we will visit the husky farm and like go to Östersund and everything. But all I want to say is the answer is love. Like what Mother Nature told me, what my heart tells me, the answer is love. It's not hate, it's not anger, it's not frustration, it's love. Because if I run around here now every day screaming from anger and from sadness, it won't help anyone. And that's also what I'm asking you right now, who's watching that, even though it might make you sad or angry what is happening to that land. Please, please, please send me love. Send this land love. Send love to Mother Nature. Go out and hug your favorite tree. Go out and sit on the ground and just send some love into the earth. That is really what helps. It really won't help me if all of you who are watching this right now just get angry and send even more anger and negative energy towards this land, because that's not what we need right now. What we need is love and healing and patience. So now I thank you so much for listening. I know that was a long part of just talking, but it's really important for me to share this with you, in good hope that you will understand and that there won't be so much confusion on why my drone shots look so different in the future, or why also all my other shots will look different in the future. It's because everything is different now, and I thank you so much for listening. I thank you so much for your support and for sending love here. And now I really hope that this video takes a completely different turn and you will see me and my friends and my husband love and having a good time, because that's really what we need right now. So, thank you.
Hungry for the road all my life, thirsty for adventure all my youth, chasing all my freedoms down Liberty Avenue. And every time I hear a phrase my mother used to say to me, everything happens for a reason, I get the feeling I need a little taste of home, 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 just a little taste of home. I need a little taste of home, home, home. I need a little taste of home. Nothing like kitchen conversation, steam coming up off the stove, photographs down the staircase showing our stories unfold. And every time I hear a song my father used to sing to me, sweet words of an Irish lullaby, I get the feeling I need a little taste of home, home, home. I need a little taste of home. Home, 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 just a little taste of home. I need a little taste of home, 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 no matter where I go. A little taste of
We had the most wonderful and adventurous time together as we, of course, visited the Husky Farm, the Hellingsåfallet waterfall and the mountains and just enjoyed nature. The adventure was crowned by visiting an ice hockey game in Östersund. I am really grateful for this recharging and simply easygoing time with those two beautiful human beings, and am looking forward to the visit coming here in November.
Just bought my ticket, I pick up the phone. Called in to tell you that I'm coming home. Home, 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 I'm coming home. I need a little taste of home, 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 I'm coming home. A little taste of home, 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 I need a little taste of home. Little taste of home, 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 I'm coming home.
Guys, it is happening. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this. It is happening. Holy shit. Oh my god. It is snowing. It is really snowing. I can't believe it. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is amazing. Wow. Wow. It is really snowing. I am back in my car now. Apparently, this will be the end of the vlog. So thank you so much for watching. And the next time we will see each other, I will be in the mountains on holiday, and I am so ready for it. And also, apparently, it will be snowing there. So, cheers. I will have my cup of coffee now, enjoy the view, and see you next time. Thank you so much.